Hey kids, today we're talking about the Battle of Britain. Let's begin. The Battle of Britain was an air warfare campaign conducted by Nazi Germany in order to force the United Kingdom to sue for peace. The British Isles were defended by the Royal Air Force and the Fleet Air Arm of the Royal Navy. It was the first air battle in history fought only with aircraft. The length of the battle is disputed because British historians officially recognize the battle as lasting from the 10th of July to the 31st of October 1940, which overlaps the Blitz, which they regard as a separate event. However, German historians say that the battle lasted from the 7th of September 1940 to the 11th of May 1941, since they say the Blitz is still a part of the battle. The Luftwaffe's primary objective was to force the UK to either surrender or agree to an armistice. When the battle commenced, the Germans used planes to destroy commercial vessels to blockade Britain because the Kriegsmarine couldn't compete with the Royal Navy in open ship-to-ship combat. Come August 1st, the Luftwaffe was ordered to obtain air superiority by decapitating the RAF by rendering the RAF Fighter Command unable to function. 12 days later, the Germans switched targets to RAF airfields and related infrastructure. Eventually, the Germans would start to bomb factories and civilian targets. Operation Sea Lion was a plan by German High Command to conduct amphibious landings on British shores once the Luftwaffe obtained air superiority and was able to drive the Royal Navy out of the English Channel. Due to the Luftwaffe's failures, Operation Sea Lion was cancelled, and then the Germans started a nighttime terror bombing campaign known as the Blitz. Casualties and losses. British. Out of 1,963 aircraft fielded, 1,744 were destroyed. 1,542 British military personnel were killed, 422 were injured. 23,002 British civilians were killed, 32,138 were wounded. And for the Germans, out of 2,550 aircraft fielded, 1,977 were destroyed. 2,585 military personnel were killed, 925 were captured, and 735 were wounded. And for a little bit of extra trivia, the Italians participated in the battle, although in a very limited role. The main British fighters during the battle were the Hawker Hurricane Mark I and the Supermarine Spitfire Mark I. The main German fighters were the Messerschmitt Bf-109E and the Messerschmitt Bf-110C. 20% of RAF fighter pilots weren't British. These men included 145 Polish, 127 New Zealanders, 112 Canadians, 88 Czechoslovakians, 10 Irish, 32 Australians, 28 Belgians, 25 South Africans, 13 French, 9 Americans, 3 Southern Rhodesians, and more men from Jamaica, Barbados, and Newfoundland. And Newfoundland is now Canadian territory. That's all for today, folks. Stay hydrated and have a good day.